the tip. All right, search. Dang, 92, 90. Dang. Team better than mine. We fighting up here, fella. We fighting up here. Coach Fire.
Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Volunteers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. The fans are ready for this one. The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. He'll try to pop the draw. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, in the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Gators line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. All wideouts, no backs. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Got his man. Finds a crease at the 20. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the Vols have this offense rolling. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Garner. Finds his big tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
Quarterback checking off. He'll set up to throw. Pressure coming. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out.
Oh, I couldn't get around the edge, bro. Come on.
Did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Colin.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. The play action fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
The Gators will have it 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
We love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive. But they're getting down close to field goal range. You see them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting.
Quick release by the QB.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the run.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll run it. At the 20, he's got space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases.
Best ball runner in the league, baby.
He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Got the quick completion. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Quarterback checking the play. Looking for a man. It's Garner. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops the throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. The Vols will punt this one away. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the returner will be knocked down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Going with the ground game left. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here puts the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He makes the connection, and the Gators will move the sticks.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The run to the left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Off play action. Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw.
Running toward the tape. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Great execution by this offense. The running game coming through, perfect fashion, breaks the big run, finishes inside the 10.
And they do a great job of blocking downfield with their wide receivers, too. And all of a sudden now, this offense knocking on the door.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Running through contact. Touchdown, Gators! He shed tackles like a snake, getting rid of his skin. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air, it's Garner. Got the back over the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Sometimes the same louder than moving.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's looking to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. On the move at the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They'll run it from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. It's complete to the left. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
This time they'll go to the running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw for it.
Oh, I ain't know. Oh, wow, that's crazy.
He was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, 3rd and short, I think the offense was probably expecting blitz. That's why they dialed up the screen, but it did not fool the defense. Great job defending the screen, setting up 4th.
They'll immediately call timeout. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. The Gators get the 1st down.
You know, you kind of get stuck in no man's land once you get across that 50-yard line where it might be a long field goal, which isn't really high percentage. Or do I go for it on 4th down? I like to go for it, personally. I like the aggressiveness. They go for it, and they get the big 1st down.
Off-play action on 1st down. Working that left side now. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Oh.
And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Gators will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Back to throw, it's Garner. Gets it out fast. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll throw it on 1st down. Sends it downfield.
It won't let me. That's crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro.
And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5.
What is you chasing him for, bro? Go get a block, man.
The offense comes out to start the next drive. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Bulls his way forward. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Ready to fire from the pistol.
Fuck off me, little ass nigga.
The Gators will have a 1st down.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll try the left side.
Oh, how? This big, slow-ass nigga catch him, bro.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't get him to the ground.
He can't get that last one.
And
Fuck.
he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I didn't even get half that play in either.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Snap it to the back. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to
He didn't go out of that. Get the fuck
and
out
he
of here,
almost
bro.
ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
As a quarterback, I'm trying to find my matchup, get the ball to my guy so he can do something with it after the catch. When you put it on his body, he can catch it and then break a tackle and make a play happen like he did just there.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The receiver on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Volunteers are threatening in the red zone. Fast motion from the offense. To the air, it's Garner.
Wow, he picked up the block at the leg. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 13 to Indiana. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to
That was stupid.
It's picked off, threw it right
That
into
was
the
stupid.
teeth of double
Yeah, I thought he was going to get more than that on that shit.
And now this offense will take the field again. Hand off from the shotgun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
You said, what's that?
Offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success.
And nigga, I am. Fuck you talking about?
Trying to get touchdowns.
Man, look, you worry about your game, man. You worry about when you was comfortable.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the move.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal. And if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. To throw, it's Garner.
That's
Wheels
crazy.
it in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a run.
Shit, you ran that goddamn high school ass offense. You didn't have to be nervous.
How much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership...
You should have kept doing it. I don't know why you stopped.
You got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back.
Oh, wow.
Just barely able to stop him. He almost
touch that shit.
Turn there. That last
Bruh, I ain't shit. Ain't no trying to it. That motherfucker, I don't know. You must have clicked off or something. That bitch ain't gonna change like a motherfucker.
Well, the
Shit.
good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here.
And he's got it.
He ain't got no no pick right there.
Chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He'll come out throwing on first down. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play.
Well, they're trying to catch the defense off guard there with the bootleg. I don't think the ball handling was great by the quarterback. One reason why it didn't really fool anybody defensively. Give the defense credit. Good job with their eyes. They don't give up too many yards at all.
This offense has
Oh,
a
I like
second down
this.
play.
I like this look. Go on over there. I like that look.
He's looking to throw. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
And the Gators have it with a first and goal. The back goes in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw.
Like that.
He snares it in the end zone.
Yeah, bitch, didn't you throw one? Didn't you throw one? When you had that man? Man, hell, there's no you. Oh, all right, you put your daughter in the cooler. But yeah, nigga, I told you how ball won't gonna help. Yeah, you put your daughter on, I believe. But that look like a high ball.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
I mean, if you got a physical receiver, bro, like I'm being honest with you. If you got a physical receiver, bro, and it's one-on-one look, bro, it's a go every play, bro.
Nice
Like
job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
yeah.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now.
He's looking.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine. We got a game. 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 That's why I say. That's why I say with that last one you threw, I'm like, ain't no fucking way, bro. But that nigga right there,
Really, really good job by the defense.
like that's supposed to be the anchor of my shit, Paul, this year, bro.
Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
So at least let my nigga jump.
The offense as they get set to take over. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
I ain't gonna throw it. I ain't gonna throw it.
And the defense is
Damn, I wanted to try square.
second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro.
All right, come on, fella. Bro, why they not showing me all my routes though?
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands.
Hey.
Explosive play right there.
Hey, if it was my nigga last year, he would've.
Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there in this situation.
If he was my nigga, if it was that nigga I just lost, he would've.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call to keep some DBs back deep? I'm going to keep my safety understanding. They're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing.
That shit, hey. I mean, got it's not, but stat. Stack seen that. Stacks caught 2 pitches like that last year off my nigga though. He must not have that same nigga he had.
He wants to throw.
That's a pretty ass route, Stack. That's a pretty ass pass, bro. That's a pretty ass pass, bro.
Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some.
Why they took? Nah, hell no. I ain't doing that shit. I'll do that if it come down to it.
But the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
On to attempt the try.
So it's crazy. Them route runners, they be the ones that be getting off shit like that. I ain't never had no deep threat to be getting off that man shit like that, bro.
And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass.
I be thinking,
On the move from inside his 5.
hey, give me 2 minutes, fella.
But none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the role. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
1 more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the balls get it past the sticks.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 47-yard line, 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve
GG, my guy.
their offense. Line gets set, 1st down.
That pick and that missed field goal.
Takes the snap and kneels down. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game.
I thought I was, bro. I thought I was, bro. I ain't.
Was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for
But listen, my screen won't, bro.